really pleased actually. I was really pleased to see how many people are actually interested in retention, because I think there's a huge debate within the sector around recruitment and bringing teachers in, but actually part of that crisis is also a retention crisis for schools, where you've got 10% of teachers actually leaving the profession every year and another 10 to 15% actually then moving between schools. So you're talking between 1 in 5 and 1 in 4 teachers actually moving every year, and that makes it hard for schools to stay good or outstanding over time, because you're able to manage that process. So I was really pleased to see so many people there, and I was really pleased at the end how many people wanted to actually come and continue the conversation at the end. I think that shows that people are really thinking about this as an issue. I think the key thing that I've taken at the end is how much time do we spend thinking about this? We might talk about it every now and then, but are we measuring it? Are we thinking about what we can do? Are we looking at the most cost-effective solutions to dealing with these issues? Because ultimately schools get wrapped up in doing lots of really important things all the time, and they're nearly all going to be around pupils and students for obvious reasons. But actually, if you want to do the right thing by pupils and students, you need to think about doing the right thing about your staff as well. I really wanted to take part because I've never been here before, so I really wanted to see it on the ground and actually get a chance to walk around and see the different exhibitors and get a sense of what was going on there. Secondly, I think there's a real issue within the sector around a bit of a void in terms of talking about the positive and all the amazing things that lots and lots of academies and academy trusts are doing, and I'm not hearing enough of that, so I wanted to come and hear some of those voices being spoken and to see those people. And then really the chance actually to meet colleagues and talk with them around their solutions to common problems. Probably the same reason I talk about why I came. I think actually, it's very easy to get sucked into the everyday of a school. It's incredibly busy. We're all really passionate about helping our children be the best they can possibly be. And sometimes, actually, you can lose the wood for the trees. And a day like today is a really fantastic opportunity to see that wider landscape and give yourself some of that thinking time that you need to be the best possible leader you can be for your school. I think the biggest issues being talked about is how do we do more with less, but that's where multi-academy trusts are part of the solution in terms of making that happen. How do we do the right thing by every child in terms of their provision within our schools, and how do we make sure that our workforce is happy, healthy and want to be and continue to be teachers working with some of those fantastic people in the world, which are the children in our schools. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how the new National Schools Commissioner comes through. I've worked with Dominic Hetherington before, seen a lot of the good work he's done. I'm going to be interested to see how he does that on a national stage in terms of taking that message forward. I think there's going to be some really interesting debate and discussion around the new Ofsted framework in January when that comes out. I think it's a hugely exciting opportunity for the sector to take part in a discussion around what does good schools really look like, and what are good schools in difficult circumstances and challenging circumstances. And for our trust, we talk a lot around transforming life chances, and part of that is actually working on those people so that their habits change and the way they do things change. Because I think actually if you're working in really challenging areas with challenging students, that is a key to that success. And I think we're seeing a lot of that personal development coming through now in terms of the success that Ofsted are going to be looking for, and moving away from that black and white data, because I think it was starting from what I saw, and the correlations between P8 scores and Ofsted outcomes was becoming too tight in terms of the work that was going on there. So I think it's a real opportunity for the sector to grab hold of that discussion and help frame the future of the Ofsted framework that we all work within. It's been great. As I say, I haven't been here before. It's quite interesting. I've been to a lot of commercial type of events of this. My big passion actually outside of teaching is hi-fi and sound. So it's been brilliant to come to something like this where it's been done so professionally, and actually the quality of people that I'm going to see and talk during the course of the day, and some of the stands that I can go and talk to in terms of provision, really high standard. I think in many ways this shows us how professional the sector we're working is in now. It's been great. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the day.